are over.
Microphones are on.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to City Council Chambers. We're going to begin our public hearing comment period on the fiscal year 2026 budget hearing. We have our sign-up sheet. We're going to start from the first signature going down the sheet. If anybody arrives during this comment period, please at the end raise your hand. I'll allow you to come up and speak. Remember, we have a 2-minute speaking time, and if we could keep the comments based upon the budget itself, that'd be appreciated. Mr. Clerk, our first speaker will be?
First speaker is Mark Osborne.
If everyone could come up, please give their full name and address to our clerk.
All right, my name is Mark Osborne, and I've lived at my home at 14 Harwich Road in Ward 3 for 27 years.
Good evening, Mr. Osborne.
Good evening,
Welcome.
Mr. President, members of the City Council. I'm a proud resident of this beautiful, complex city. I speak not only for myself, but also as a member of the Brockton Civic School, and I want to begin with gratitude. Being a city councilor is no easy job. You feel frustration from every corner, often without recognition for your time, your care, or your sacrifices. I see that, many of us do. The work you do matters, and I thank you for it. I also extend my gratitude to the public servants who bring shape and logic to this budget, especially CFO Troy Clarkson, who met with Trinette Hall, Cynthia Rivas-Mendez, and me for a wide-ranging and candid discussion ahead of our civic school session on the city budget. The mayor's budget is vast, 512 pages, detailing how we expect to collect and spend $556 million. It's full of ambition and good intent. It's a well-crafted document, and it's clear why it earns accolades. And yet, within those pages, I find language that's soft around the edges, kind of squishy, as needed, projected, other sources. In a budget, imprecision can be construed as permission. And permission, when unstated, can become power. Don't delegate that power without your explicit agreement. Don't allow policy to be made in silence, through omission, through underspending, through vague goals that lack accountability. So on behalf of those who depend on your vigilance, your oversight, I ask this: in the hours ahead, ask the hard questions, question the wording, challenge the assumptions, and approve not just a balanced budget, but a transparent one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne.
Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
Richard Ripley.
Mr. Ripley. Good evening, Mr. Ripley.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
I could barely hear him, so I don't know if this is working. Okay, my name is Richard Ripley. What else do you want me to give out?
Your current address, sir.
My current address is 105 Bel Air Street, Bel Air Towers, Brockton Housing Property.
Right, your 2 minutes begin now.
I'm 70 and elderly and disabled. Okay, my time start now?
Yep,
Okay.
please go right ahead.
First of all, I want to say good evening. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you tonight. According to the Council on Aging's mission statement on page 199 of the fiscal year 2026 budget, the Council on Aging is a branch of city government that is mandated to assess the needs and provide programs and services for our elderly community and improve their quality of life. Based on multiple investigations by the City of Brockton, there is a confirmed dangerous and ongoing public safety threat on bad buses that primarily affects our low-income elderly disabled community like myself. Janice Fitzgerald, the director of the Council on Aging, is fully aware of these investigations. In fact, she is aware that 2 disabled Brockton grandmothers, 70 and 84 years old, have...
Mr. Ripley, We're discussing the budget.
This is in the budget. The Council on Aging mission statement says they're mandated under their mission statement to address the needs of the elderly community, and they're not doing that. In fact, if you let me go on, Janice Fitzgerald has lied in writing to the people of this city.
Mr. Ripley, we're not gonna talk about people specifically, and we're definitely not calling anybody liars. Okay?
I don't
Mr.
call her a
Ripley,
liar.
I want to give you an opportunity to speak to this council, but it's not
Yes.
going to be a rant.
It's not a rant.
So-
There's a dangerous threat in this city that the city has investigated and determined is real. We have 2 grandmothers got hit by a bus. One ended up in the hospital, nearly lost her leg. I begged and pleaded with all of you up here to please address this for the people. So just issue a statement warning the people what the threat is so they can be aware and know what their rights are when they get on a bus, because this is happening more and more.
Thank you, Mr. Ripley.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
Trinette Hall.
Good evening, Ms. Hall.
Good evening. My name is Trinette Hall. I live at 29 Belcher Avenue here in the city. And
Please
thank you for
proceed.
this opportunity to speak. I'm also a member of the Brockton Civic School, where we recently completed a course on the city budget. And I am here to advocate for more transparency, equity, and informed community engagement. While Massachusetts law requires a public hearing on the annual city budget, Brockton has an opportunity to go beyond simply listening to public comments. The City Council holds the power to allocate a portion of the budget for residents to directly decide on how it should be spent, a process known as participatory budgeting. Participatory budgeting is a democratic tool that builds trust and transparency between residents and local government, aligns the city budget with real community priorities, encourages creative, community-driven solutions, supports inclusive civic engagement and hands-on learning, and can start small as a pilot program and grow over time. In a city as richly diverse as our Brockton, participatory budgeting, or PB, could serve as a powerful way to ensure equitable representation across all neighborhoods and demographic groups. This is not a pie-in-the-sky idea. Participatory budgeting is already a legal and proven practice in Massachusetts, successfully implemented in Boston, Cambridge, and Somerville, all cities recognized globally for their innovation in democratic leadership. With participatory budgeting, Brockton has a chance to be a model of inclusion, community-centered governance, a city where residents just don't have a voice, but real power. Our city's budget can be a true participatory process and reflection of its people. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hall.
Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
Stephen Clay.
Mr. Clay. Troy, you want to move that chair out of the way?
Oh, almost, and I can,
Okay.
I do this at home all the day. and
Of course you do.
It's like, to me, it's a normal thing.
Pleasure to have you here this evening, Mr.
Thank
Clay.
you, sir.
Please proceed.
I am...
Name and
Steve-
address first, please.
Huh?
Name and address,
Hi,
please.
I'm Stephen J. Clay. I live at 106 Main Street, apartment 101 here in Brockton.
Great. Welcome, sir. Please proceed.
I've been noticing that you guys are doing a great job. Don't get me wrong. I give you grats on that. But what I see most likely is transparency. There's hardly any cops around. There's hardly any at the sidewalks that got potholes. People like me who are in wheelchairs, we trip over them. They chew up our tires, and none of the sidewalks are being fixed. Also, we have these kids on the dirt bikes and the four-wheelers cutting off people like me on sidewalks that don't care, pushing us off to the side, they're giving us the bird. And all this, meanwhile, this is like in the afternoon during traffic time. You see them coming from the Kmart with their bikes, ning, 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 and they're doing four-wheeling, and they're swimming in and out of traffic. And to me, Brockton's supposed to be a safe haven, and the cops are supposed to be here to serve us. Like back in May of this year, at the end of May, I was sitting in front of the district court. 3 kids came up with guns and basically robbed me. There were 2 cops that came out of the courthouse, and I told them, yeah, there they go. What do you want us to do about it? I said, arrest them. Oh, yeah, that's not our job. What is your job as a cop? You're here to protect and serve the citizens. And they just got back in their cars and drove off. So basically, people like me that live in 106 Main Street, we're in fear because we don't know if we're the next target of these people. And the sidewalks are getting so bad that I have tires that are solid rubber. I've had them changed in the last 3 months.
Understood, Mr. Clay, and I'm sorry that happened to you. After these public hearings, I'd be more than willing to come speak with you to get some more information and see what we can do about those sidewalks, okay, sir?
But I also have a nephew who's in junior high.
Yeah.
You guys used to have get meals provided for them, and I don't see that happening.
Understood. Mr. Clay, your 2 minutes is up. We appreciate you coming this evening.
Okay,
and if
thank
you
you,
stick
sir.
around until after the public hearing, I'd love to speak with you.
Yes, and thank you for having us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Number 5, Letitia Wade.
Letitia. Wade?
I believe it's Wade, I'm sorry.
Hi, my name's Letitia Wade. Address is 71 Ellis Street. I just want to know, my biggest thing is just making sure that some money's being allocated for cleaning up Brockton. Brockton is a town I came from Boston, moved out to Brockton, raised my children here, love it. I just hate to see the deterioration of it. There's a lot of homes that are vacant or abandoned or have elderly people or not tending to the yards. I am walking my dog in my neighborhood and I'm seeing toilets on the sidewalk. That's concerning to me. I just feel like this community is so beautiful, have beautiful parks, nice streets, beautiful homes. There are people out there that do care about the homes, but I feel like we should clean up Brockton a lot more. I would like to see more money allocated to cleaning up Brockton's and set aside some money to help those that can't clean their yard or clean the streets. So that's it. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you, Ms. Wade. Thank you for your time.
That's all I have. Is there anybody?
Mr. Braithwaite, please. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, City Councilors. Hi. My name is Jamal Brathwaite of 18 Parkview Lane, Ward 6. And my public comment is, accumulatively, over the past 5 fiscal years, the City Council has approved over $2.5 billion of spending. And over that period, we've gone through at least 3 different city auditors. Now, why that is so important is that I appreciate our current city auditor's last day is scheduled the day after this budget is expected to be voted on and approved. And I recommend that this be a great opportunity to enhance and improve the existing internal audit department so that when you guys recruit new staff or appoint the new city auditor, you're appointing someone who has prior audit experience before coming to the city of Brockton. Because I think that currently in our entire city, definitely all the city auditors we've had over the past 5 to 6 years, None of them had audit experience before coming to the city. They had finance experience, but not audit experience. And what effective internal audit department would look like is one that has documented annual risk assessments performed across departments. They have a library of all the policies and procedures that staff need to adhere to, and it's readily available so that staff know where to find it to prevent future incidences such as the school deficit, where you had a superintendent in schools performing activities that he may not have been fully aware of how to perform in absence of documented policies and procedures provided by that internal audit department. Also, an internal audit department, an effective one, would have internal control testing to verify that staff are performing the activities that give all of us assurance to prevent fraud, mismanagement of public funds, and to prevent the risk of munis override access or munis being coded incorrectly. And so I'm advocating today that the city councilors take this as an opportunity to enhance our internal control environment over city finances by appointing an auditor that has prior experience, maybe someone who's a CPA. And also there should be an evaluation over our current external auditors who've been with us for over 6 years, because the question is, are they adding any value? Did they observe anything that could have prevented the deficits? And I think the jury's out on that, so please, that's my recommendation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming this evening. Has anybody joined us after the sign-up period that would like to speak this evening? Seeing none, I'm going to declare the public hearing comment period concluded. Thank you.